Hey guys, welcome to Sarahmony. It's been an interesting 2 days. I did do an official channeling yesterday. I do have a song that came through that I'll put up once I figure out how to cut it out of the silence part. Yeah, it's a lot of activations, a lot of clearings. I'm definitely feeling a lot of openness within myself, but also means I'm also receiving a lot of emotions from people around me. And in the past, what I would have done is I would have isolated myself, and I still do that at times, just to help clear out stuff and then be able to reflect on what is coming up within myself. But I would, run away or like make excuses to not be in that highly potent emotional setting. And then yesterday with my partner and his family, something blew up that was long standing in the family that hadn't been addressed. And I was very proud of myself while I was able to hold space. It was really hard at times. Like, I could feel the emotions, like the crying, the pain. I was feeling very overwhelmed. And I just remembered that, voice of like, just breathe. Just breathe and anchor the light. Just breathe and anchor the light. And I had realized I had started to hold my breath from the emotional impact. And folks, I was able to do it. I was able to stay through the whole thing. I was able to give an amazing, loving hug to some of his family members that were part of the situation. Got my partner home and into a loving space so that he could decompress and let some of that emotional buildup out himself. And yeah, this is what it's all about. It's like living, being the light. And it's not even doing anything necessarily other than what you're inspired to do. And if you do feel that overwhelm from around you, like really find that come back to your center. It's always there. The only reason we talk about finding it is because we've forgotten that it's there. So we're more remembering than finding it. But it's also a practice, and this is partially what I'm doing here, sharing with you, the breathing, the grounding, the connecting to your universal grounding spot as well, and just practice that light energy, that overflowing love, to then when you are in a space where a lot is going on, things are impacting you, you can come back to that remembering of that moment of breathing, releasing, anchoring, flow. And then everything, whatever is happening, can do its thing, flow, release, be impacted by your light in a positive, loving, kind way. And with that, I really feel called to breathe, ground. So I'm going to just give myself a guided meditation and share it with you folks as well. So if you feel called to close your eyes, find a comfortable position. If you need to wiggle, if you need to move, even if you need to pace, it's all perfectly in alignment with you, your body, your higher self, your super consciousness, and your energy flow, moving, adjusting. Shake it out if you need to. Remember also do your feet, your head, your body. And breathe through your heart, into your lungs, into your body, into your aura, into your space. Deep breaths through the nose preferably, but any way that feels in alignment with you and your body is fine. And a big release out. You can make a sound, you can be in silence, just let the breath out. Slow, long, forceful, or quick, whatever works for you in the moment, and you can switch it up as you're breathing, as you may be moving, adjusting, feeling at home in your body, just relaxing anything that may be tight, holding tension, holding emotion, just letting that release. You can come back to it later if you really need to. Breathe. And as we're clearing out anything blocking our inner light, feel the grounding, the connection down to your roots, down to the planet, to Mother Gaia. I always like to visual that big foundation of a giant mountain coming up and me sticking out of the top. Almost like a lighthouse in a way. And as that earth energy fluctuates and ebbs and flows up and down, helping to clear out anything else that needs to be released, to allow you to be in this now moment, allowing your energy, your love, your light to build, to pulse. And then when you're ready, let it shoot up and connect up into your cosmos point, clearing out any energies in your field. And today I'm really called to be gentle with my field, to build of energy, ball in my center and my core. You can also build one between your hands at first if you so desire. Rub your hands together, build some heat, and bring that energy into your body, into your soul. And relax, breathe. And as that builds out, as that fills your space, you can have it gently falling up and around you like a gentle rain. Just letting that energy gently caress all the things that it flows over, that it touches. And allowing that flow to help to release any stickiness. And as always, you can rub things out of your body as well with your hand. Anything that feels tight, that feels sticky, just wipe any attachments off, brush things away, and allow the flow to take it and recycle it to the ether where all energy resides. And with a couple more deep breaths, finding your center, your core, and just feeling that space, feeling that energy, breathing, loving, being now. Thank you so much for joining me. on this grounding, on this journey. I love y'all. Bye for now.